Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy Combs, you are doing a victory dance because somehow you want your lawyers to let us think that you are victorious and you were getting all these lawsuits thrown out. Let's not forget she is suing Ariel Mitchell. That is an attorney that said she saw a freak-off tape. He is suing the attorney for defamation. On top of that, he's also suing Courtney Burgess. And remember that inmate that got $100 million settlement from Diddy? Well, guess what? He's doing the happy dance that $400 million lawsuit has been dismissed. It has been thrown out of court. There is literally a triumphant story planted, in my opinion, In Touch, that says Diddy's male accuser's $400 million lawsuit was tossed by a judge after J-Lo was dragged into the drama. Now, oddly enough, I find it interesting that they're still focusing on J-Lo being dragged in the drama. Who is the unidentified celebrity? However, I want to say one thing, not so fast, Mr. Combs. Your days of media manipulation are over. Because this male prisoner who accused Diddy of sexual assault at a Holiday Inn had his lawsuit thrown out of court this week after J-Lo was dragged into the drama. This isn't a victory. Because guess what, y'all? For anybody that is thinking about suing Diddy, anybody that has anything to say, if you are a victim, don't forget you have until February 28th to actually file papers in court for anything that goes back to year 2000. Y'all better call Tyrone Blackburn, hit up Wigdor, do whatever you want to make sure that your claims are heard. Don't forget that window closes on the 28th. Also, well, you know what, as a side, let's get back into this, right? I'll talk about that later. But anyway, it is not this victory Diddy makes it seem, because the only reason this is being thrown out is because his claims are outside of the statute of limitations. That's what I'm saying, that you guys need to make sure that you are within statute of limitations for anything that occurred from 2000 till today. You have until February 28th, if you live in the state of New York, or if the incident occurred in New York, to actually file your legal papers. Go on and call Tyrone Blackburn. Make a do what it do. Also, I think you have until 2028 or 2026 in the state of California. Y'all, this isn't a victory. This is, in my opinion, a travesty of justice. And it lets me know that a lot of these assault and look back rules need to be expanded and legislation needs to be changed, because how did you get thrown out on a technicality and you're trying to act like this was a victory and it got thrown out because you were innocent? Baby, the words Diddy and innocent are not going to be together for anytime in the near future. All right, y'all, let's get into this because I am tired of these games that they play. They said, according to court documents obtained by In Touch, a federal judge in Michigan dismissed Derek Lee Cardello Smith's case on Wednesday, January 22nd. The judge ruled that the claims were barred by the statute of limitations. Derek claimed Diddy 55 assaulted him in 1997. At the time, the law stated Derek would have had 3 years to file claims. The recent order read, Derek filed this lawsuit in 2024, which is long after the applicable statute of limitations expired. The judge said, accordingly, Derek's claim is barred by the applicable Michigan statute of limitations and must be dismissed with prejudice. With prejudice means that he cannot refile or bring the same claims against Diddy in the future. Diddy's request for sanctions, specifically an order prohibiting Derek from filing future cases against him, was denied. It was denied, you guys. It was denied. So if Derek has anything else, the judge noted, the court cautions Derek to refrain from duplicate, frivolous, or harassing filings, including the filing of additional lawsuits related to the allegations in this case or the filing of unnecessary papers on the dockets of cases that have been dismissed. Failure to heed this warning will result in significant pre-filing restrictions placed on Derek. However, the judge just said, Diddy, you need to sit down and be quiet. Because they said, Diddy, your demand for monetary sanctions against Derek is denied. Listen. But they said, listen, if Derek tries to sue you again for this because he knows it's outside of the statute of limitations, then maybe you can have sanctions. But for right now, no. Listen, Just to let you know, Derek claimed he met Diddy while working as a bartender in Detroit, Michigan. He said Diddy invited him to a Smex party at a Holiday Inn. He claimed Diddy gave him a drink and told him that he added a little something in it. In his suit, he claimed he fell asleep and woke up to Diddy. Well, he woke up to Diddy doing the do, right? He woke up to Diddy doing the do. Now, listen, one thing I do have to say in all this is this brings up some very, very, very significant things, right? It brings up some very significant things. One, which is, I think, the most important. This was not adjudicated on the claims, okay? The judge didn't say that the guy did everything wrong, right? He said that when he woke up, Diddy was having relations with a woman. Derek alleged that Diddy looked at him and told him, "I did this to you too." In his complaint, he claimed Diddy and government officials worked to cover up crimes that Diddy denied, and Diddy denied all allegations. The lawyer slammed Derek's claims and pointed out that he said he had alleged assault took place at 2 different locations in 2 different lawsuits. They said, incredibly, in 2 different complaints filed in 2 different courts, he alleges that this reported assault occurred in 2 different counties on the same day. Diddy's team also argued that the lawsuit was brought years past the statute of limitations allowed. Diddy pleaded with the court to ban Derek from filing new cases or motions against him. Now, you guys, I really do want to talk about this because at the end of the day, Diddy's team should be ashamed of themselves in all ways. In all ways. And this is in my opinion, right? Because they want to say this man is a convicted felon, a sexual predator who is sentenced on 14 counts of sexual assault and kidnapping over the last 26 years. That's true. We're talking about Derek, not Diddy. His resume now includes committing a fraud on the court from prison, as Diddy has never heard of him, let alone be served any lawsuit. Now, let it be known, and I will always ride by this. Derek said he had proof that Diddy visited him in prison. Derek has proof that he actually did meet Diddy. He says he has proof, okay? But I think it's very telling that for all of Diddy's lawyers' hoopla and all of their press releases, in my opinion, thinly disguised as legal filings, for all of this, let it be said that Diddy 100%, let it be said that Diddy 100% could not win on any of those things. The only thing they let it go was that it was outside the statute of limitations. They denied sanctions. Sanctions are imposed and the court finds out that everybody's lying and it's frivolous and all this stuff. They denied them sanctions. They also denied them any single chance at all of barring Derek from ever suing Diddy. I think that's huge. Again, Diddy won this case 100%, but not because he was innocent. He won on a technicality. And you guys, keep your eyes open on this, because I think this is going to be Diddy's method for winning moving forward. Not because he's innocent, but because he wants to win on that technicality. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments.